Jason, congratulations. Great first victory for you in the tournament, which must have been quite frustrating up to this point. I mean, that first round, you had great chances against Brandon. Tell us a bit about your mental situation before going into this event, and how did you recover to get this first important victory?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously very rough when you lose 3 games in a row, but I've had bad starts before, so it's nothing new. And I just try not to think about those games and take every game as a new tournament.
And it wasn't also about your game, because your game was good. It was just those slight moments of not paying attention, perhaps, or missing a couple of details. But today you didn't miss any details, it felt like. And
Right.
Tell us about this middle game position and when he started moving his knights around and then his knight landed on h8. How did you assess the position after this move, knight h8?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, after he played knight h5, I was pretty happy with my position.
All the way,
because
yeah.
I noticed idea from the Italian, actually, where you go king h2 and knight g1 to play g3 and kick the knight out. So the knight is just going to be forced back anyways.
Very nice. So you combine some ideas from different openings. Very nice. f6, h4. And
yeah, here he can't do anything, so he's just waiting, basically.
yeah.
And here was interesting. If you go back, instead of knight c8 after knight g3, I was considering f5 here for black.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't sure what to do because the idea is if g takes knight g6,
Oh,
and
that's a nice one.
taking on g6 would be a disaster.
That's a checkmate. You definitely don't want to see that land on the board.
Yeah, and I was also considering ef instead of g takes, but the problem with that is still knight g6, and if I take, then queen takes and knight g5. And I wasn't sure what to do here.
Seems like you still have this move knight f5, and then maybe the knight is sort of stuck there on h4.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, this looks good.
Rook h1. He cannot take on g6 because of the bishop. Yeah, this looks, but still, it's dangerous. It looks dangerous from afar.
Right, yeah. I mean, I just tried to make sure there wasn't any tricks, because otherwise my position's just completely winning.
Absolutely, yes. And I really like the way you kind of transition into a different type of structure, but which helps you finish your attack more or less.
Yeah.
f6, and these 2 pawns are tremendous.
Yep.
The triple pawns, but they do such a great job. He cannot even go, I really like this situation, he cannot go g5, because then
Right.
en passant, then
That's
the
why I
pawns
didn't
are
move the king. That's why I played queen f5 instead.
very nice. Yeah. No? Tremendous conversion, Jason. Congratulations. Guys, any questions for Victor?
Yes, Jason, congratulations on this really nice win. I'm curious, so you started this tournament not very well, right? Three losses, but how did you approach this game? Because you have round 4, I mean, it's still kind of beginning of the tournament. What was your mindset for this game?
Right, so what I realized was in the games I lost, I wasn't really outplayed by any of them. It was just during the critical moments I either played too fast or I kind of got distracted by some outside things. So I just went to this game fresh. I didn't really change my strategy by any sense other than the opening, because in the last 2 games I went for some really crazy openings, which might have not been the best idea, but I just tried to play my normal solid chess this game, and it worked out.
Yeah, it worked, I mean, really well. So did you try to like go for the win with white, or just play it peacefully for a draw, or you didn't think about the result at all?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to think about the result. I mean, Kirk is a very solid player. I honestly thought he was going to play to Berlin, and that would have been very tough to deal with. But yeah, I was fine with a draw, to be honest. Like, I was just trying to stop the bleeding at this point.
Right.
But a win is obviously better.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on making this win, and you have still 5 rounds to go. So good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Good luck. Going with